Hello, my name is Sam Ederle. This is Common Enemy, and I am not having fun. Our pilot episode aired on Tuesday, and by some miracle, the network has actually picked us up for a whole season. But, full disclosure, the network is my parents, and a full season is however much time we have until the new couch arrives that will take up this whole space. Episode 1 got some great feedback. With that said, nobody called me out for my continuity error with my sign continuing to be covered whenever I turned left for a sidebar, even after I'd ripped the cover down. I don't know if no one noticed or if everyone was just smiling and clapping for me because I am doing my best. But either way, it won't happen again. Also, upon review, I realized I did not smile once. Like, not at all. I don't know why, but I'm gonna see if I can pepper in a little more smiling this time. There it is. What I'm trying to say here is there were some mistakes, so bear with me. I'm expecting that the more I get used to what's going on in this room, the more confident I will be, and the more enjoyable this will be for all of us. It is just like sex. Sidebar. I lost my virginity on October 16th, 2000, and just kidding, we are not going to get into that. I mean, I did lose it, but we're not going to get into it, okay? It happened, though. It happened. And if any family is watching, I'm kidding about all of this. No, you know what? You guys are adults, okay? Welcome to the real world. This is me. I'm a millennial, and I'm not going to hide it anymore, so see you at Christmas. Okie dokie. I want to remind viewers that it's okay to get mad. This show has been birthed out of an enormously uncertain and scary time in history, and the whole point is to bond over things that we don't like. In fact, according to a 2014 article on my new favorite website, psychologytoday.com, when people are aroused to some degree of anger, their levels of the stress hormone cortisol actually drop. Anger helps people to calm down and prepare to address a problem. Just express your anger in an appropriate way. For example, Mr. Rogers told us that as a kid, he would master the mad he felt by playing the piano. And I have always mastered my anger by, well, this is probably better in a sidebar. I love basketball. It's been my favorite sport for as long as I can remember. I was actually pretty good back in the day, and I absolutely thought I was going to be in the NBA until just a few weeks ago. This whole virus thing has thrown my plans way off. Anyways, when I was an angsty young teen, I had a basketball hoop in my driveway. Whenever I fought with my siblings, or I got in trouble for forgetting to do homework, or my crush still didn't know who I was, despite the detailed future I'd planned for us and our kids, I would go shoot some hoops. And I'd pretend it was a scene in a movie where the protagonist overcomes his despair and comes out the other side stronger. I mean, if it was raining out, I would manufacture a major conflict in my life because nothing got me more excited than overcoming mental obstacles with some free throws in the pouring rain. The point is, I mastered the mad I felt by shooting hoops. And I was/am a huge drama queen. On to our common enemy number 2. Semi-trucks on the highway. I am not a fan of them. No, I am not. And neither are you. But did you know that there's a name for our shared reaction to these trucks? When a semi-truck is nearby and you feel your adrenaline start to pump, you are experiencing something called semi-autophobia. This is the fear of semi-trucks. Now, that name is technically made up. The word autophobia refers to the fear of automobiles, and some internet heroes that I would like to publicly thank added the word semi in front to create semi-autophobia, or the fear of semi-trucks. Sidebar. Why do we call them semi-trucks? Doesn't semi mean a part of something, meaning something smaller than the bigger version? A short time after my family moved to Florida, we thought we were cool and bought a Ford F-150. Or 350, something 50. It was silver. The point is, we called that thing a truck. We'd say things to friends like, yeah, it could probably fit in the back of the truck. And they'd be like, it's a baseball bat. It could fit in the back of a motorcycle. And we'd go, just saying. Plenty of room in the back of the truck. They didn't blink an eye that we were calling that thing a truck. But then we would drive it on the highway and quickly pass semi-trucks because, well, we're scared of them. And we would point and go, Oh wow, look at that semi-truck. Do you see the problem here? We're sitting inside a vehicle that is 1/8 the size of another vehicle, and we're calling the bigger vehicle a semi-version of our vehicle. That's like a munchkin calling a full-size donut a semi-munchkin. I'm onto something. It's important to point out that semi-truck drivers are doing some of the most important work in the world today, and without them, the current situation would be even worse. I have absolutely nothing against semi-truck drivers because this has nothing to do with them and everything to do with their truck swaying an inch or two to the right or left and my heart jumping out of my chest. Similarly, airplanes sometimes sway an inch or two to the right or left and my heart jumps out of my chest. But that is not the pilot's fault. It's my fault for being scared of dying. You want to know what the real truth is, though? According to a sentence I started to read and then finished on my own, more accidents are caused each year by semi-acophobia, also known as the fear of semi-trucks, than by semi-trucks crossing over highway lines and hitting another vehicle. These trucks are operated by professional drivers that have to log every minute of driving and rest to make sure they are operating the vehicle in a healthy and safe manner. Meanwhile, the rest of the cars on the highway are operated by tired and bored sociopaths like myself that are so addicted to stimulation they feel the need to control the wheel with their knee while one hand scrolls through Instagram and the other pours watermelon Sour Patch Kids into their mouth. And oh no, they just dropped the watermelon Sour Patch Kids on the floor. I hope they don't reach down to pick them up, but they're watermelon Sour Patch Kids. You know? What I'm trying to say is the people operating these massive trucks are just as scared of your vehicle as you are of theirs. So, keep your eyes on the road. Watch out for a random mattress that fell off the back of one of those semi trucks that my family used to have, and get wherever you're going safely. Your semi-acophobia is valid. I would never, ever say that your feelings aren't valid. But they're scarier fish to fry on the highway. Thank you.